Hey man, what it is, this is Deem and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to PayPal at Deem by any means. There go to Cash App, $ Deem by any means. Y'all know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you send $1, $100, $1,000. It's much, much, much appreciated, y'all. I want to talk about these so-called gurus and these dating coaches that make me sick. Not all of them, because some of them is really living the life that they say they living, and this video is not for them. This video is for the guys that's out here giving all of this advice about women, but you've been married 25 years. This is for the dating coaches who've been married since they was 19 years old, 18 years old, but you trying to give people advice on dating. Only person you could give advice on is your woman, and you got her already. Because you don't even understand that a lot women are alike in a lot of ways, but they different in a lot of ways. And if you haven't had experiences with different types of women, you can't give a complete picture on how things are dealing with women. Does that make sense? And then you got these fake financial gurus out here that get you to listen to them on YouTube while they monetize off YouTube to get the life that they claim they already had before YouTube. And y'all fall for it and give these people your money. Like, we have seen it over and over and over again on YouTube, but these guys still pop up. I don't want to hear nothing. I literally don't want to hear nothing about you being a financial guru and you can't show me every step of the way that you got there. You could just say it and then show stubs or bank accounts or whatever, and I'm supposed to take that, at face value. No, sir. Because a lot of these guys you see, especially on the financial side, these ain't young guys. These ain't 30-year-olds. A lot of these guys is 40 and 50. And what I do understand is that you gain your highest financial value as a male, 45, 50 years old. I understand that. But y'all not out here showing people every step of the way about how you got there. You're just saying that you there, and these are certain things you can do to get there, but they probably not actually the things you did to get there. You got these dating coaches out here that's sitting up there giving perspective on women when you wasn't getting women your whole life. Let you tell it. You was a guy that used to be heavy set, or you was a guy that the girls wasn't after like that in high school. Can't nobody tell me nothing about no women when you ain't been getting women your whole life. When you needed, you only started getting women when you got money, or you got married and then you start getting money, and now you want to put a YouTube channel while talking about how to get women. How would you know if you're married? If you've been married for the last 20 years, how do you know exactly how to get women? If you was married before the social media era popped off, you have no idea about the climate of today, of how drastically different things is. 20 years ago, dating online was frowned upon. It's not now. That's a normal way of life. Meeting people online. Y'all remember when we was younger, early 2000s? If you was dating somebody online, everybody thought, man, don't get kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself in a position that you don't want to be in. Not saying that you still won't find yourself in that position today, but it is much, much, much more acceptable. All these guys out here giving game that's not known for giving game. You just popped up on YouTube and now you want to be giving game and you're not even living that life. You're married now, or blah, blah, blah. That part frustrates me about these high value thing that's going on. Do women want a high value male? Yes. But a lot of y'all so-called high value men ain't telling how you even get there. All y'all say is you got to stay on your purpose. Young man, I can tell you, you can stay on your purpose as much as you want to stay on your purpose. But if you're not making the right decisions in the way of doing that, none of that means nothing. There's a plenty of people. See, it's this notion that people don't work hard. There's plenty of people that work very, 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 very hard and not rich, not close to it. So hard work is not, being focused on your purpose, and hard work is not the only things that you need. You need some type of education. You need some type of connections. You need some type of network. Get around people who actually can show you the steps of how to get there. That's why they always keep telling y'all, yeah, you got to build your network. You got to build your circle. But if you on YouTube and you're the one that's telling me how to get there, then what do I need a circle and network for? You supposed to be that for all of your audience. But what they do is tell you that they know this, that, and the third. Then they set up consultations to sit up there and get you to pay them money, what makes them richer. And then you probably be in the same position that you was at last year. And they talking about just stay on your purpose and work harder. It's the same lie that black people have been told all our life from Caucasian America. You got guys that have no idea. The best way to get dating advice. The best thing you need to know as far as dealing with women is understanding that women are going to be women, that you get more bees with honey than you ever do with vinegar. How about be yourself? You want advice about dating women? Don't tolerate disrespect and have boundaries. There you go. That's the best advice I could ever give you. Don't tolerate disrespect from women. Don't make them think you need to be somewhere that you don't be. Be happy with who you are. And as long as you know that you're trying to get better, you don't need too much advice. Be yourself. Don't be scared. Look the girl directly in her eye. Don't think that she's above you. You don't know what that girl got going on in her life. She might be pretty, but you don't know. You don't know if she's crazy. You don't know if she's financially stable. You don't know if she has mental instabilities. You don't know none of that. Be you, man. Be you. Yeah, of course, stay focused, do positive things, stack your bread up. All of that stuff is true, but you don't need a coach to tell you that. Stop being lazy. There you go. Boss up. You see a girl you like, say something to her. Don't lie to them and try to fake it till you make it. Nah, because she'll really probably rock with you more. You got to learn how to talk to women as far as being honest. Yo, you know how many women I've got just because I'm probably the most honest guy they have ever been around? And that's saying something. But you got these gurus out here who've been married for 25 years. How can he tell you how to get women? He only has experience with his. He hasn't dated women from all walks of life. And even if they not from all walks of life, you dealing with different personality types to see what's consistent amongst all the women that I've dated and what's not. Y'all got to stop letting these guys get on YouTube and sit up here and let y'all fund their life. That is exactly what they're doing. They're letting you fund their life. And then they get to a point to where as though now they really can talk it to you because they are in that position. But they lying to you, telling you they got it one way when they got it off of your back just by listening to them. If these guys ain't been getting women, if you wasn't getting women when you didn't have money, you're not a coach. You can't coach nobody on nothing. The guys who was getting women when whether they got money or not, they should be the guys dating coaching. Because that means whatever they do works. When we all know as guys out here that women wouldn't touch you if you didn't have money. They wouldn't touch you. How can you be the guy giving the advice? If you didn't have no bread, could you still get a beautiful woman? If the answer is probably no to that, I don't need to hear your perspective on getting women. Do that make sense, y'all? You don't know. You don't know what it really takes to get a woman because you've never been the guy that was wanted. You got a bunch of these gurus out here, and none of them are the guys that was actually wanted. And I hate this, like us as men, we don't judge other men. Come on, bro. You know who that bull and who not. Stop it. In school, we all know who is the couple guys that all the girls like. I used to be one of those guys. So I understand. Let's not play dumb. Like we don't know if another guy's handsome or not. Let's not play dumb. Let's not play games. A lot of these guys are getting y'all to fund their life to preach a message to you that they're not actually living in real life. We have seen it from Derek Jackson. We have seen it from a multitude of people who have came even prior to him. They don't even got it all the way together in their household. How they going to tell you about your life? Stop listening to these fake gurus. Stop listening to these fake dating coaches that only have that came along in the last couple years, but can't even tell you how life was before them prior and how they navigated through that. Understand this, man. If you want to get a bag, it's about your network. It's about a little bit of luck. It's about your personality, and it's about how much education you got. If you attach all four of those things, your bag will start to get a little bit bigger. If you stop worrying so much about what women actually think and don't tolerate disrespect, don't be scared to tell them what your boundaries are. Don't be scared to be honest. I promise you, you will get way more women. Now, that didn't cost you nothing. That was free. It was probably the best advice you can get. So y'all know what this is, man. Deem by any, and I'll holler at y'all.